Hello, hello. Live. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Yesterday morning, I did a sharing on Shiruto. Every day we post many testimonials on Facebook and WeChat social medias on Shiruto, vitamins of immunity. Vitamins of immunity. What is it? So tonight, this is a simple sharing of Shiruto in English. Yesterday, I did a sharing in Chinese. Hi, Ying Ying. And this afternoon, I was doing a sharing with Ying Ying also in Chinese. And right now, I'm doing this sharing in English because my friend here, Miss Miss En, come into the camera. Miss En, she's English educated, so this sharing will be in English, so might as well to do this sharing together with all our friends here. Okay, and tonight we will share on immunity health, and this is our Shiruto founding. So on the first page itself, it says your immunity depends on your decision. Why is that so? Our immunity depends on our decision. Let's say today we get sick. Let's say today our health is no good. Who can, is there any possibility that some other people can help to suffer on behalf? Can or not? Cannot. No one can help to suffer our pain, our unhealthiness on behalf. So our immunity depends on our own decision, because if our health is no good, we are the one who suffer and not other person. And probably, yes, you may cause a burden to the loved ones surrounding you. So that's why our health, our immunity depends on our decision. And every day we contract and consume, inhale millions of potential pathogens every day. What is pathogens? Pathogens are microorganisms that causes diseases such as parasites, bacteria, virus, dust, haze, pollen, so on and so forth. So every day we are surrounded by all these bacteria and virus which we cannot see with our bare eyes. And our skin is the first the first barrier, so that the bacteria and virus cannot enter straight into our body. Every one of us are born with skin, right or not? No one is born without skin. So our skin is the first barrier of protection. What if the virus and bacteria, because they are so tiny, they can easily enter our body through our eyes, our nose, through saliva, and through the skin. So if bacteria and virus enter into our body, what will happen? Our body, there's one thing called immune system. And every human body has a very sophisticated and subtle immune system. This immune system provides 24 hours defensive shield for our body. So every day, the immune system is fighting in our body, but we cannot see. Just that our body, we will respond towards all these when the immune system starts doing its job, we will respond like what, let's say when we caught the flu, we tend to get we will sneeze, and our eyes get watery, our nose get runny. These are some of the responses, how our body respond when the immune system starts to work. And our body, we have red blood cell and white blood cell. The white blood cell helps the immune system, helps with the immunity. And there's one thing in our body called macrophage. Macrophage. Macro means big. phage means eater. So in our white blood cell, there's one cell called macrophage, which is a big eater. This is our body immune cell, macrophage. Macrophage is the most important immune cell to help our body fight against diseases. So how does macrophage work? How does this macrophage work in our body? Macrophage in our body eat. They eat every day. That's why it is called macrophage, big eater. It eats every day. What does it eat? It eats the abnormal things which enter into our body. So how does it work? When bacteria and virus enter our body, macrophage, they have antennas. They will detect the abnormality in the body, which is the bacteria and virus, because these are not supposed to be in our body. So macrophage will start to call all the soldiers and surround the bacteria and virus. After that, it will surround like a pocket and then start to release acid or enzyme, and then it will start digest up all these bacteria and virus. Can understand? Yeah, can understand, huh? So why macrophage work this way? Why macrophage eat up all these bacteria and virus? So that it can help to protect our body from the abnormality that enters into our body. And this will help to regulate the immune system and also eliminate the old aging cell, abnormal cells in our body, and also help to repair up the cell. This is how the macrophage work in our body. So far, okay? Okay. And okay, our body have such a sophisticated immune system, but why do we get sick? Do we get sick?
Yes.
Yes. Why our immune system suddenly not working? Because this macrophage in our body, our whole body from head to toe, we have all these we have this macrophage. But why suddenly this macrophage not working? There are many factors which causes this macrophage not working. That means it is already sleeping, no longer working. The aging, because as we get old, our cell will become depleted. Our cell will become aged and then no longer active. So aging is one of the factor why our macrophage lost its vitality. And also the environment which we are in, especially the pollution, and also the high temperature, low temperature. You get hot and then cold, and the macrophage in our body becomes inactive. Let's say you have a new car. Your car, you drive your car for 2 hours very fast. Suddenly you stop down, you pour cold water onto the engine. Do you think you will hurt the car's engine? That will hurt the car's engine. So likewise, let's say our body suddenly becomes hot and then cold, our macrophage will lose its vitality as well. And also the noise pollution, our lifestyle, lack of sleep, lack of good nutrients, and stress. All these are the factors which will cause our macrophage in our body cannot work anymore. So what is the best way? To activate the macrophage in our body? The best way is to provide vitamins that the macrophage need to activate the function so that it will come back and protect our body, regulate our immune system, eliminate aged and abnormal cells, and also repair cells. Okay, for example, my friend Miss En. Last time where do you work?
Office.
Okay, my friend Miss En. Here is Miss En. Miss En works in a government. She works for the government body. Can I know how many staff in your office?
300 plus.
300 plus of staff in Miss En's office. Can you imagine? if all the 300 staff in this office, they all become inactive, they don't work, what will happen to the company?
Close down.
Close down. The body will collapse. So if our human body, all the macrophage in our body, they all become inactive, they all sleep already, they don't work already, what will happen to our body? The macrophage stop to eat. When the abnormal bacteria, abnormal virus enters into our body, our macrophage cannot work anymore. The macrophage only sit there and stare at the bacteria and virus, but it won't go and eat up the bacteria. So over time, our body keeps on accumulating all these abnormal cells, keeps on multiplying, and that's why our body also will collapse, because the health is under attack already. Too many bacteria and virus in the body, and the macrophage no longer eat up all these bacteria. And that's why if our macrophage in our body is no longer active, it will cause health issues to our body. So good news is that we have this Shiruto. Shiruto is the vitamins for immunity. This is vitamins for our macrophage. Shiruto is vitamins for this macrophage. What is so unique about our Shiruto? Actually, our Shiruto is selling very well in the market now, because a lot of people has very good testimonials after using it. Actually, Miss En is also one of them. Just now she shared with me. I actually didn't know, and then when she just shared with me just now, I think it should do a testimonial sharing later. So what's so special about our Shiruto? This is our Shiruto. What's so special about this Shiruto? Shiruto has a very unique ingredient. What is the unique ingredient? So it's stated here. Okay, the unique ingredient in this Shiruto is called IPPA1. This is the packing in the box, and this Shiruto sachet. This sachet is the individual packing. So one box has 30 sachets. So what is the ingredients? The main ingredient in this Shiruto is IPPA1. And our Shiruto has gone through patented fermentation and extraction process. And this is the secret recipe of IPPA1, which very unique in the market. You cannot find anywhere else except from BE International. And also our Shiruto is clinically proven. It's the first and only ingredient recognized by Chitra in Japan. Chitra is a body which do extensive research on immunity. So our Shiruto here, the ingredient in Shiruto is the one and only ingredient recognized by this body. So first of all, what is the unique ingredient of our Shiruto? Our Shiruto main ingredient is the fermented wheat, which gone through patented process of patented extract, patented process of patented fermentation process, and the extract of this wheat is called IPPA1. This IPPA1, there were 3 scientists back in 2011. They found out that this IPPA1, which is the wheat extract, which has gone through a patented fermentation process, these 3 scientists, they found out that this IPPA1 can activate this macrophage. It will wake up the macrophage, wake it up, and start to continue to do its job, which is eat up all the abnormality in the body. So because of these findings, these three scientists they were awarded Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2011. And okay, further on, these are unique and patented processing method designed to ensure optimal performance of IPPA1. So when this IPPA1 goes into our body, what will it do? It will help to inhibit infection, to regulate immunity, regulate our metabolism, and also improve wound healing. So that's why you can see in our Facebook, and even if you Google up, you can see a lot of testimonials of Shiruto on wound healing, eczema, infection, skin problem, or also hair growth. I have many friends with these testimonials on hair growth, eczema as well. And furthermore, this will the activation of our immune system will help to alleviate infection, allergy, dermatitis, hyperlipidemia, gastric ulcer, and osteoporosis. So this is how uh, when our macrophage becomes activated, what it will do to our body. And this Shiruto, our ingredients is clinically proven, which will help to activate the macrophage. And this is another one of our clinical studies. Do you know what is beta-glucan? Have you ever heard of beta-glucan? No. Okay. Beta-glucan is one of the main ingredient in 灵芝, mushrooms, algae, seaweed, and this beta-glucan has also clinically proven to help improve our immunity, improve many health conditions, which is why beta-glucan is very popular in the market as well, especially for those with health issue. And our IPPA1, in Shiruto, this IPPA1 has clinically proven to be able to activate the macrophage compared to beta-glucan and lactic acid 1,000 times. So meaning our IPPA1 in Shiruto is 1,000 times more effective in activating macrophage compared to beta-glucan and also lactic acid. Lactic acid bacteria are those life cultures found in the probiotic. So usually when little children they get diarrhea, they have diarrhea problem. Usually doctors will prescribe probiotic for them. So this is what lactic acid bacteria all about. So our IPPA1 is more effective than beta-glucan and also lactic acid bacteria in activating macrophage 1,000 times. You can Google up and find you can find this on the internet. And also our clinical study clinically proven that IPPA1 can help protect our body, reduce the mortality from parasites infection. This parasites infection usually through the pets like cats. This infection from the animals, which can lead to mental retardation, visual impairment, and even death. So mainly through drinking the food that has been contaminated by this by cats bowels. So also this IPPA1 also helps to reduce skin problem by up to 71%. It's clinically proven, and we also have many testimonials to back these clinical studies up. This IPPA1 also helps to regulate immune system, so that when your immune system is too strong, it's not good. When it's too weak, it's also no good. So when it's regulated, that is the best. So people with overworking immune system, they tend to have this skin issue. We call it In Chinese, we call it phong mo. So it's a type of allergic reactions. Okay, I also have friends, they have very good testimonials on taking Shiruto. After taking Shiruto, the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol in her body, actually reduced after checkup. This one is my own friend's testimonial. And also, IPPA1 clinically proven to reduce gastric ulcer, helps to repair insulin producing cells and maintain insulin production of type 1 diabetes to delay disease outbreak. So people with Shiruto is very helpful for people with type 1 diabetes issue. Okay, this is the, just now we were talking about Chitra Japan. This is Chitra Japan. Chitra Japan is called Control of Innate Immunity Technology Research Association. And this body in Japan, they mainly do extensive research on immunity. And our IPPA1 is the one and only ingredient recognized by this body. So can you imagine how powerful is IPPA1? So what else is inside our Shiruto? What are the other ingredients? Is it just IPPA1? We have other ingredients such as vitamin C. We have vitamin C and also beta glucan. Just now I was sharing how good is beta glucan. Why beta glucan is so popular in the market as well. Besides IPPA1 in our Shiruto, we also have beta glucan and also vitamin C. So if you are taking vitamin C, you can consider switch over to taking Shiruto because we also have vitamin C in Shiruto. And this Shiruto is clinically proven to enhance immunity. It comes with natural blueberry flavor, also individually packed. This is the packing, how the packing looks like. Looks like a small sachet, but very, very powerful big guardian. We in Bahasa Melayu we say kecil cili padi. Small but very powerful. Like you saw some people in the gym, they look very small and yet they are very, very strong. Okay, so also it is all natural botanical ingredients suitable for vegetarian. I want to ask Miss Anna, how does it taste like?
Very nice.
Very nice. How nice?
Don't know how to describe. Blueberry taste lah.
Blueberry taste. Do you like the taste?
Yes.
Yes, we all like the taste. Actually, sometimes we take it like snack. Sometimes you feel like having candy, so you just open up Shiruto. This is anytime better than junk food. So taking this instead of junk food is better for our body. And then we have quality assurance. Quality assurance certification. What are they? GMP certified, which comes with strict and high standard of manufacturing process. And our Shiruto is suitable for Muslim friends because it's halal certified by this Nippon Asia Halal Association. So it has gone through a very, very strict processing. And also all natural botanical ingredients suitable for vegetarians. So if a vegetarian can take this, almost basically everyone can take this. Our Shiruto also comes with unique cultivation and fermentation process that has been patented in more than 10 countries. So from the business point of view, this is an opportunity, business opportunity. The patented in more than 10 countries such as Japan, US, Australia, Europe, Canada, China, Korea, India, Singapore, Russia, Israel, and Taiwan. So we have all these patents in more than 10 countries, which means this is a good business opportunity. So a part of instead of just using it for health purpose, you can also recommend it to your own surrounding friends, business partners. This is a business opportunity. So who can benefit from our Shiruto? Who can take Shiruto? Okay, children. Why children should take Shiruto? To help improve their immunity, to reduce the frequency of illnesses. Okay, if our body is healthy, do we still get sick?
No.
Huh?
No.
No. Miss Ng, when her immune system is strong, she won't get sick. But okay, let's say if our immune system is strong, we still get sick, just that the frequency of the sickness is not so high. We still get sick, but maybe we are
Not so often.
not so often, and then not so much in pain, and then faster recovery. That's why Miss N, she's now very hardworking taking Shiruto, so she see the benefit of it. And why how our Shiruto can help the adults, helps to reduce allergies and also speed up recovery time during sickness. Why adult get sick? Because under stress, lack of sleep, uh, lack of insufficient sleep also can cause the macrophage to reduce its vitality to work. So adults, and because of this, some adults, they tend to get allergies, and also immune system becomes imbalanced. I actually have few friends. They are very young, around 20 years old, very young people. They work very hard, but uh, the 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 the, the health the health becomes poor because of their hard work, because they spend too much because of the stress, and then too committed to the work, and they neglected their own health, and that's why the immune system becomes uh, not balanced, which cause allergies and also imbalance of immunity health. That's why we are also recommending them to take Shiruto to help them to balance up their immune system. For the elderly, how will Shiruto help the elderly? Okay, they will help the elderly to improve immunity and reduce infections. If you notice, a lot of old senior citizen, they tend to have skin problem because lack of nutrients, and also because their macrophage is not so active anymore. So you see a lot of slightly uh, senior citizen, they tend to have these skin infections, skin problem, and taking Shiruto will also help them to regulate their immune system. So how to take Shiruto? For children, 1 day 1 session, and adult 2 to 4 sessions every day. It is recommended that taking Shiruto orally, you can take it, just pour it into your mouth just like that, or you can mix it with water or fruit juice. Sometimes I mix it with Manifit, tastes really really delicious. My friend Miss Ng, she also tried it, right? You tried it with Manifit as well. She also tried it with Manifit, and she said, yeah, it tastes very good. And okay, Miss Ng, please demonstrate to us how you take your Manifit. Come.
Benefit.
Sorry,
Shiruto.
Miss Ng will demonstrate how she consumes Shiruto. Okay, you just seal off. Okay, it's very easy. You can just tear off the part here, and then just pour it into your mouth. This is how you take Shiruto. So even for kids, actually kids also like the taste very much. And this is our Shiruto filing. See the whole filing here. You can see the these are the this represents our macrophage. So macrophage is our immune cell, and this Shiruto directly activate our immune cell to wake it up so that it will start working and start to eat up the abnormal cells in our body. So similarly on the box here, you will see a lot of these this cell. This represents our immune cell, which is macrophage. So our Shiruto is vitamin for our immunity. So I hope this simple sharing will help you all to understand more about Shiruto, and how and why every one of us need Shiruto. Mister, can you do a simple sharing on your own your own experience with Shiruto? Because just now Miss Ng, she shared with me on her own testimony. I actually didn't know, just found out. So I think it would be good to listen to her own sharing. Right?
I don't know how to say.
Okay, Miss Ng, she has some
Rashes
rashes. Miss Ng has some rashes on the back of the ear, behind the ear. Just now she just show me. And after taking Shiruto for how many days?
2 or 3 days.
And how many sessions?
1 sachet per day.
She took Shiruto 2 to 3 days, 1 sachet a day only. And the rashes actually reduce in size. How long is the rashes already?
1 year, 2 years, I cannot remember.
About 1 to 2 years. Do you mind if we show it on the camera? Okay, Miss Ng will show it on our camera here how the rashes look like. And now the rashes already reduced in size because she rubbed the rashes every day. The rashes is not itchy, not irritating at all. Does not affect the quality of life. Just that it feels very uncomfortable because because it's like pimple. It's like pimple on the back of her ear. And after taking Shiruto for 2 to 3 days, 1 day, 1 session only, the size of these rashes actually reduced. And we look forward, Miss Ng, to have even better testimonial after taking Shiruto because this is today. Now just now we took another picture. The size already reduced already. The size already reduced. We have no idea what is these rashes because when she went to her hairstylist, they said if this doesn't cause any disturbance to you, you can just ignore it. Or if you feel uncomfortable, you can go see a doctor. But Miss Ng, after taking, too busy to see doctor. So Miss Ng just took Shiruto only, and the rashes actually reduced in size. And we hope Miss Ng will see even better testimonial after taking Shiruto more consistently. She only take 1 session a day. Actually, I have many friends after taking Shiruto. They experience hair growth, eczema problem, and wound healing. And some of my friends, they are undergoing chemotherapy. They actually see very good results of healing. They see very good results of healing process, especially after chemo. They feel very weak, but after taking Shiruto, even though they take 1 session a day only, they feel very different. They feel more energized and not so tired. And they see their hair start growing very fast. So when they do the follow-up checkup, the doctor was surprised by their condition because the doctor see that the eyebrow grow very fast, and also the hair also grow out very fast after consuming Shiruto. So I think our Shiruto can really help a lot of people. And at this time, this COVID-19 is a epidemic. Epidemic cause many health risks to many of us. So boosting up our immune system is very important. So I think Shiruto is just one of the things that we can do to boost up our immunity. Apart from protection like wearing masks, stay hygiene, stay at home, avoid crowds. I think taking Shiruto to boost our immunity is also very important, and which is why our Shiruto is selling very, very fast right now. So if you are still hesitating, if you are considering taking Shiruto, just go ahead and get it. Just go ahead and get it. Don't wait until when when because the demand is very, very high now, so it's selling very fast. So if you grab this faster, you have stock on hand. So it's the faster you take Shiruto, the faster you strengthen up your immune system. So that's why our immunity depends on our decision. When you take this into your own body, it will help to activate your body's macrophage. If I share with you, but you don't take, it has nothing to do with you. But I share with you, I take, it helps me. If you don't take, it cannot help you. So I hope this simple sharing will help everyone to understand more about Shiruto. If you have any inquiries, you can PM us. And my name is CollinaLau, and this is Miss Eun Le Hyung. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.